do you think kids and youth voices matter?
Well, because they're a big part of our community, so that's important. And we try to do things in a way that is participatory. And we hear often from adults, but we don't often hear from young people. We wanted to make a special effort to get their voices involved.
But what do you think is the best part about having kids be a part of our city and do city projects?
You experience the world because of scale very differently, right? Things that you touch, you see, you walk around, it has to be relevant to you.
Because this is so motivating for my students to know that their ideas are actually going to be heard and their experiences with the parks matter when people are planning for how to change them.
What we often see is, young people have creative ideas that never occurred to older people who've gotten more stuck in their habits.
Even though whether you're 9 years old or you are 18 years old, you can still have a voice and people can understand your viewpoint and see if they can put your ideas and your hopes for your community or other surrounding communities into action.
I've been thinking about recently in my own work is how do you make it so when you're in that group at Growing Up Boulder, you can see a direct impact? Because I think that's something that really would get a lot more people involved, get a lot more kids involved.
How come there isn't a teenager or like a kid at City Council?
We certainly have made lots more effort to get young people in front of City Council because City Council represents all of us. We also have Youth Opportunities Advisory Board, which really focuses on high school aged voices. And so that is one way in which the city is trying to advance this work, in addition to our great partnership and contract with Growing Up Boulder.
Through these engagements that they do, that we're able to create a community that is representative of all, and not just a percentage or a small population, but of the students and families that make up the beauty and the culture that exists in Boulder County.
I think before Growing Up Boulder stepped in, a lot of decisions were made for the adults in the city, and they didn't take into account so much of the future and what children are looking for now and wanting to see.
I've been absolutely amazed, actually, at how much and how creative, how inclusive, how being invited in, the difference it's made to our community.
Every single child and youth has something to say, has something important to bring to the table, and so we should always make them in a comfortable setting enough that they're able to speak up and express how they feel.